Greetings all.
Hi. Hi, Lantern.
How are you?
Good going. Good going, sir.
पवन यार अभी मेरे फोटो वगैरह सब आ रही थी।
कोई बात नहीं, वो
My dear friends, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Poetry Reading with Shwetha Friends. I hope you all doing great and it's great catching up. I'm sorry we didn't have the last session.
प्रसन्ना जी
And thank you once again for joining. And let's get started by, going through these lines given by Joy Harjo. When I began to listen to poetry, it's when I began to listen to the stones, and I began to listen to what the clouds had to say, and I began to listen to others. And I think most importantly for all of us, then you begin to learn to listen to the soul of yourself in here, which is also the soul of everyone else. That's by Joy Hodjo. So, without wasting much of your time, let us call upon our poets who made it tonight. Let us go across to Miss Ambika Ananth, who has joined after a long gap. Please welcome Miss Ambika Ananth. Please welcome Miss Ambika Ananth.
Thank you so very much. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Prasanna Kumarji, firstly, and hello to all of you. Very, very happy to join you after a long time. I'm so glad. And so, shall I start by reciting my poem?
Ma'am, please go ahead.
So, this talks about marital abuse. So, I would like to read it out first. It is addressing a woman who is going through marital abuse. Don't scream out your secrets. Preserve them in your soul. You are but a woman. Abandon your identity before you could find out its significance. Don't scream out your secrets. Preserve them in your soul. You are but a woman. Abandon your identity before you could find out its significance. Be a willing prisoner. Forget about growing wings of freedom. Be a willing prisoner. Forget about growing wings of freedom. Don't wait for a miracle. You cannot build a road to it. Don't wait for a miracle. You cannot build a road to it. Your footsteps are barred. Your mind is chained. The door to happiness is shut on your face for the last time. Your footsteps are barred. Your mind is chained. The door to happiness is shut on your face for the last time when he entered your life. When he entered your life. Learn to love the scars when the wounds are healed. Learn to love the scars when the wounds are healed. You are but a woman, but his actions carry weight. His words hold gospel. His madness is veracity itself. Numb your passions. Live for a quiet exit. Numb your passions. Live for a quiet exit. The rattle of your bruised bones is best muted. The rattle of your bruised bones is best muted. It's a deaf world anyway. It's a deaf world anyway. The shell of your body is still around. Be thankful. The shell of your body is still around. Be thankful. Domestic Violence Act. Do you know about Domestic Violence Act? What is it? Where is it? Who cares to know about it? Who cares to know about it? Woman, knowledge is your weapon of self-defense. Knowledge is your weapon of self-defense. Equip yourself with it. Wield it. Wrap an armor around yourself with it. Your weapon of self-defense is knowledge. Equip yourself with it. Wield it. Wrap an armor around yourself with it. Beating arms of a man can be chained by the fetters of law. Beating arms of a man can be chained by the fetters of law to never be able to strike you again. To never be able to strike you again. Thank you.
Wow, very well, articulated, ma'am. I would love to have this line from rattle, next to rattle, the word.
1 second, I just closed it. Rattle is the bone sound of the. 1 second, I'll just. Yeah.
Madam, your language is so vivid and so powerful, and what a beautiful piece and a beautiful start. I really appreciated that.
Thank you so very much. I feel so encouraged and honored. Yeah, so Prasanna Kumarji, this is what, numb your passions, live for a quiet exit. The rattle of your bruised bones. Rattle of your bruised bones is best muted. It's a deaf world anyway. It's a deaf world anyway.
It's best muted. It's best muted. Okay. But again, I like the ending as well. That was.
Yeah, there should be a message. Actually, this is what actually I began with, giving the scene how a woman goes through this domestic violence, and every part of her body gets bruised in the hands of an uncaring and that kind of cruel person. But how she should equip herself and rise out of it is the message in the poem. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for reading out, and thank you for sharing your message to the world across. Thank you.
Thank you so very much.
Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was the Miss Ambika Ananth. Please welcome Colonel Gopal Purdhani, our veteran army person, Colonel Gopal Purdhani. Sir, please unmute your mic. Colonel Gopal Purdhani, sir, please unmute your mic. Gopal, sir, please unmute your mic.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir, please go ahead, sir, please.
Namaskar to all friends. And last time, Madam Rupali had hinted at, me to recite something in Punjabi. I brought a very short song which became very popular in Punjab. So I would like to recite that song. It says, Tera mera pyar goriye, Tera mera pyar, ਝੀਲ ਦੇ ਸ਼ਾਂਤ ਜਲ ਤੇ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਤੰਦੂਰੀ ਕਿਰਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਵਿਸਤਾਰ तेरा मेरा प्यार गोरिये तेरा मेरा प्यार। ये गीत काफी पॉपुलर हुआ था। मैं पौन दा बुल्ला सज्जन, मैं हवा का एक झोंका हूँ। मैं बुल्ला दा पौन दा बुल्ला सज्जन, तुसी वायु मंदिर पस्ता। मैं लघुतम अणु पदार्थ, तुसी ब्रह्मांड अपार। तेरा बिच मेरा है, मेरे बिच तेरा प्यार। तेरा मेरा प्यार गोरिये तेरा मेरा प्यार। हर जिंदगी नू मौत अड़िके, हर जिंदगी नू मौत अड़िके, हर बने दा अंत कुदरत अपना आप सिरजिया। कुदरत है अनंत, कुदरत अपना आप सिरजिया, कुदरत है अनंत। इक्का चीज होर गोरिये जिन्नू कहंदे प्यार। तेरा मेरा प्यार गोरिये तेरा मेरा प्यार। इसी तरह एक छोटी सी पोइम सुनाता हूँ कि भगवान से जब किसी को प्यार हो जाता है, इश्क हो जाता है, लगाव हो जाता है, वो क्या फील करता है। प्यार उर्दू ज़बान में और पंजाबी जबान में ये बताया गया है कि इससे दो तरह का प्यार होता है। एक प्यार बोलते हैं हकीकी भगवान के साथ, दूसरा प्यार होता है मुश्की। मुश्की होता है किसी औरत के साथ, मर्द का या मर्द के साथ औरत का। ये दो तरह के प्यार हैं जो कि उर्दू जबान में और पंजाबी जबान में और डोगरी जबान में उन्हें बताए गए। मैं बोलूंगा कि मैनू होया इश्क हकीकी है मेरे दोस्तों, मैं आज योगी बन गया हूँ। है मेरे प्यारे हो, मुझे भगवान के साथ लगाव हो गया, प्यार हो गया। मैनू होया इश्क हकीकी, हकीकी तो भगवान के साथ प्यार। टोटे टोटे कंबली मेरी, कंबली है मेरा शरीर। टोटे टोटे कंबली मेरी में एक एक सीतर सीती। इस जिंदगी को संवारने के लिए मैंने एक एक तंद जो थी, एक एक धागा जो था, मैंने खुद सिया है भगवान के सहारे। मेरी कंबली दाग हजारा, कंबली होता है शरीर ऊपर का बाहर का हिस्सा। मेरी कंबली दाग हजारा, कुछ अपने कुछ दिते यारा, कुछ दोस्तों ने दिए, कुछ मैं, मेरी अपनी गलतियां। मैं कमजोर दिखता भजदा, खुफिया बिच पड़ी थी, खुफिया बिच पड़ी थी। फंस गया हूं मैं, गंद के अंदर फंस गया हूं मैं। एक एक दाग मैं आपो धोता, एक एक दाग मैं आपनू धोता। एक एक हंझू मैं कला रोया, सपना दा कुंडा खड़का, मेरी मदद किसी ना की थी। मैंने होया इश्क हकीकी। असली जो बात कहता है आखिरी दो लाइनों में कि असली राज समझ तद आई जब मैं अपनी कीमत पाई, जब मुझे पता लगा मेरी कीमत क्या है। असली राज या रमज समझ तब आई जब मैं अपनी कीमत पाई। मेरे महरम मेरे अंदर, मेरा महरम मेरे अंदर, मेरा मालिक मेरे अंदर है, मेरा महरम मेरे अंदर। ना मंदिर विच मसीती, ना मंदिर विच मसीती। मैनू होया इश्क हकीकी, मैनू होया इश्क हकीकी। नमस्कार नमस्कार नमस्कार।
बहुत खूब सर, बहुत खूब। इश्क हकीकी, इश्क हकीकी. You keep singing about this, every time, but then the world never gets tired of listening to it. It's very much needed. So thank you for joining, and thank you for Rupali ma'am
थैंक यू,
sing you all.
थैंक यू।
ਵੰਡਰਫੁਲ ਵੰਡਰਫੁਲ ਸਰ, ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹਾਂਗੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਕਵਿਤਾ ਸੀਗੀ। ਨਾ ਮੰਦਿਰ ਵਿੱਚ, ਨਾ ਮਸਜਿਦ ਵਿੱਚ, ਨਾ ਮੰਦਿਰਾਂ 'ਚ, ਨਾ ਮਸੀਤੀ। ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਲੱਗੀ ਲਾਈਨਸ, ਬਹੁਤ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਪੰਕਤੀਆਂ ਸਿਲੈਕਟਡ ਸੀਗੀ, ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਵਧੀਆ, ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਸੀਗੀ।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया मैडम, मैं ਤੁਹਾਡਾ नाम जान पावा?
ਸਰਸਵਤੀ ਪੋਸਵਾਲ ਬੋਲਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਸਰ।
जी मैडम, थैंक यू वेरी मच। मैं बड़ा कुछ पंजाबी च लिखा है।
ਕਵਿਤਾ
Thank you,
ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ
sir.
ਸੋਹਣੀ ਕਵਿਤਾ।
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Dr. Colonel Gopal Purdhani. Please welcome Dr. Deena Padayachee.
Good day, everybody. And even if it's night, it's still a good day. So I hope you all had a lovely day. I'm in Durban, in South Africa, and I know so many of you. I've heard so many of you over the years, and I just want to say I really look forward to these Sunday meetings. Thank you so much. I have made a habit of quoting from a quotation that I've written. So this one goes like this: fighting and killing each other about the invisible and the unknown is a peculiarly human trait. Okay. The poem I'm going to read today, I had written for Valentine's Day many years ago, 2007 to be precise. And So, when you get older, you look back at what you'd written and you think to yourself, gee, is that how she affected me? It's such a long time ago. It's called My Love. What is the point of life if it is not to love? What is the point of doing anything if it is not done in her name? What is the point of life if it must be spent apart from her? What is the point of breathing if it cannot be with the one one loves? What is the point of seeing if one cannot see the smile of one's beloved? What is the point of hearing if one cannot hear one's love's voice? What is the point of anything if she is not mine and I am not hers? What is the point of dining if I can't dine with her? What is the point of working if I'm not working for her? What is the point of sleeping if I can't sleep with her? What is the point of living if my life does not belong to her? What is the point of my life if she is not in my life? Thank you.
Basically, what's the point of anything?
Absolutely.
Brilliant, brilliant. Simplicity of the poem, no?
You know, Dr. Deena, it's Guru Purnima, and if one interprets this poem in an esoteric way, it is spot on.
Thank you.
Excellent. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That's what Dr. Deena. Please welcome our wizard, a witty wizard, I would say, Richard Spisak.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here in this fine group of poets. I find it so marvelous to be refreshed hearing the truth of these wonderful poets. It is a delight, and we are all enriched in this beautiful gathering. Thank you, Prasanna. Thank you so much. I'm going to read you a dream poem. Sometimes we dream and we get insights, we get even a blessing. And this is called Temple Lion Dog. Picture a giant statue of a lion dog outside a temple. Flying over the temple zounds, I watch the sacred lion dog roam the gardens fair and temple grounds. His patrol punctuated with barks and growls, I watched in interest from high above because, you see, the lion dog was also me. During his training to patrol the temple grounds, he'd been given special barks charmed with sacred magic sparks, every bark a prayer. His barks profound, these signs gleamed and glowed in air, full power beams, unbounded blare. The sacred barks these powers made, such sounds profound commandeth any shade. Few are aware the subtle war that shrieks beyond the temple door. Sweet in the temple souls seek solace, sanctuary, peace. The glory is only part of the story. Deep sounds profound, rich in power bound, the lion dog protects the souls that come for sanctuary amidst the scrolls, much more than solace, a palace so bright, a torch in the deep, the sacred temple light. Yet, just outside, sometimes wicked ghouls who would disturb the troubled sleep of souls who need the temple's sacred peace. The lion dog protects and guards the deep. When I o'erflew, observed, and watched, this lion dog patrolled and never stopped. My vantage point soared high o'erspread in sudden pivot, peering, darting deep inside the lion dog's head. I watched as dangerous spirits drifted by, almost to dare, and tried at last against the temple walls and gardens pierce, had not the sacred lion dog been so fierce. As lion dog, I strolled the garden's border, warned them off, sure they'd spawn some macabre disorder. Some might scoff as I watched the lion dog drive them off. These drifting spirits mischief sought, would float by, dreaming lest the lion dog stop. The lion dog barked and warned them away. They'd flee his massive jaws. These shades would shriek before his awesome law. Keeping demons from the grounds, this guardianship was more powerful than mortal eye might see or any mortal ear bear the sound. With shades, These wizards sent to the temple to dissemble, that thereby acolytes might shriek and tremble. Though the enemies of the temple crow and bray, that's why our patrolling lion dog does his sacred voices say. We are trained for courage. On sacred blessing food are nourished. Our strong walls protect the temple might flourish. And while I on watch guard the grounds from villains and demons, which I knew and sensed even when they were scarcely seen, the lion dog bounds across the garden, patrols the temple from any noisome sound. I watched as villains tried to worry, shake the gentle vibrations of the sacred place. And while on patrol I spotted villains near, I am bound to face them and shame their fear. My barking was marked in air by floating sacred sigils, like monks marking ancient scrolls with vigils. These floated is marking barking signals. As lion dog I marked the border. A sacred guardian protects the ancient order. Thank you, my friends.
That's quite an imagery, sir. Wow.
Appreciate that. Was a very, very beautiful piece. You know, your satire is lovable, but every now and again you drift away into another realm, and whether it's the temple or the sanctity of what you say, it's just my receptive heart just opens to it, and it's so beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing the piece. Please welcome Devendra KC, Mr. Devendra KC.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, all. You getting me? Are you getting me, Prasanna?
Sir, go ahead.
Okay, thank you, sir. I will try to read a poem in English, a short poem, and I have written a lyrical poem in Hindi. Can I read it also?
Please, sir. Please, go ahead.
The motherland, neither the geographical size nor the volume of its population counts, a sovereign state where we born and its distinct name sounds. Citizens will be proud with their nationality, even though now the world become a global village through humanity. One might be highly developed or the other might be developing one. A sovereign state may be surrounded with water or a landlocked nation. The fragrance of its soil is always precious and lovely, the air of which spreads proudness and courage of being its citizen very humbly. One might belong to a rich, highly developed nations with modern innovations, and the other might be breathing only with natural resources without any scientific creations. A great poet of Nepal, Laxman Rao, stated, Nepal is small, but is almost like a heaven. It's like people of eyes. The country might be ruled by power players in history, or one might be maintaining its identity of never being colonized as a mystery. The citizens of which love it and worship it as their own mother. If someone tries to invade it, they will never bother. They will always put the name of their nation inside their heart. The nation might be full of floras and faunas, or might be a desert. The mother and motherlands are far superior to heaven. That's why we made this beautiful slogan, Janani Janma Bhumischa Swargadapi Gariyasi. That is an English poem. I have written a small lyrical poem in Hindi, whether it is true or not. I will read. क्या पता कब मिट्टी में मिलेंगे हम, क्या पता कब मिट्टी में मिलेंगे हम, कब तक इस रंगमंच में खिलेंगे हम, कुछ पल के लिए तो बचाते डॉक्टर भी, सच में तो उसी के इशारे झीलेंगे हम, पता भी न चला कब बाढ़ ने उड़ाया बस्ती, अपनों की बगैर अकेले कैसे पी लेंगे गम, क्या पता कब मिट्टी में मिलेंगे हम, कब तक इस रंगमंच में खिलेंगे हम, दिल तो सोचता ले जाऊंगा पार नैया किनारा, इस तेज ज्वार भाटे में कैसे बढ़ेंगे कदम, क्या पता कब मिट्टी में मिलेंगे हम, कब तक इस रंगमंच में खिलेंगे हम, जब आएगी तूफान तो छाएगा अंधेरा, जब आएगी तूफान तो छाएगा अंधेरा, कैसे बसाई हुई दुनिया से दूर जाएंगे हम, क्या पता कब मिट्टी में मिलेंगे हम, कब तक इस रंगमंच में खिलेंगे हम. Thank you.
क्या पता कब तक ये रंगमंच में खिलेंगे हम, क्या बात, क्या खूब कही मैं अपना सर, बहुत बढ़िया एकदम. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Devendra KC again, a simple and sweet rendition. Please welcome Miss Shwetha, Dr-Sweta Kumari. Yeah, undoubtedly.
Am I audible?
Yes, please go ahead.
Thank you, sir, and good evening, everyone. The title of my poem today is Ma Ganga, Kal, Aaj or Kal, a river that flows through time and constant. Let me briefly introduce about my poem. It is a poetic reflection on the timeless journey of the river, sacred river Ganga, about its divine past, troubled present, and hopeful future. The title of my poem, Ma Ganga, Kal, Aaj or Kal, a river that flows through time and constant. Ma Ganga, I write to you with the ink of conscience, not to dip into you, but to rise with you. You carry our existence and the hymns and sagas of centuries. In your waves echoed time and history, where culture and civilization laid its first stone, where hymns, myths, and religions were born, and love first spotted its sacred tone. Ma Ganga, you heard when Asoka cries his heart out. You hold in silence at Vithur when Rani Lakshmi Bai opts to fire over chains. From the breath of Gomukh to the slumbering soul of Ganga Sagar, your reflection in Kabir's verses and in Mira's grief, in the stillness of rishis at Kasi, and in the divine prayers of pilgrims. Let us behold you not only as mocked after death, but as a duty and responsibility in life. You are not just a river, water, you are giver of life, bearer of pain. You observe all our sin without any disbelief. You are the legacy and inheritance flowing from the jata of Lord Shiva into Bhagirath's enduring dream. From Devprayag's pious union, where Bhagirathi and Alaknanda embraced, to the breath and silence of Rishikesh, where holy men surrender and trace the echo of Saraswati beneath your song. You own wisdom shading without sound, and faith flowing without form. The rishis chants mantras by your celestial soul. Since ages, warriors washed their swords, and the monarchs inscribed law in your divine name. In your flowing ode, the light of Kasi rise, chants, and the silence holds. After a diya dipped into Haridwar, the holy confluence of Prayag, where the earth was and the river serves. On your pious chest, diyas sail through the flicker of moral faith. O Mother, I remember Ganga Dasahara, the song, the offering estates, and the sacred deeds. In Bihar, they sing for you at church and fast for you at dawn with folded hands. In each ghat of Ganga, one searches for a mother's lap gap in your holy waves. You are not just a river, you cradle a story, a pious soul, and a season. Your ghat once sang in oil and flame, now carry the toxins and tired goods. Still you forgive, still you flow. Through the smoke of Kanpur and the chaos of Patna, through the flame of Varanasi and the cries of Kolkata. Forgive, forgive us, Ma, for building, worshipping, polluting, and then forgetting. Let the generation not to just walk by you, but with you. Let the Jal Yatra come back, not just on calendars, but in our conscience. Let everyone pen down, not just as a piece of work, but as a homage. I place to remember you, not just in hour of need and ritual, but in riverside silences, not just in pain, but in your service. Flow, Ma Ganga, through our lands, but more so through our hearts. That's all. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. That's in
Thank you.
Ganga. So very well described and very well, beautifully narrated.
Yes, it's a beautiful piece along this river of life. And I wondered if the lady was Bengali. You Bengali?
No, no, sir. I am from Bihar.
Right. You remind me of Swami Vivekananda's Kanyakumari Shtan. So you've got a very beautiful name to live up to. That was his monastery for women. And yeah, I loved your piece. Stay blessed.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. We are feeling like we have also dipped in the Ganga River today. Thank you so much for a lovely presentation.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your encouragement.
Please give a round of applause and please welcome Miss Swarna and Janet. Please stay on. Will be next up. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I am going to read a poem today that I wrote several years ago. It's called A Gentle Bliss, and it goes like this. I love you, and I often wonder why. I feel a gentle bliss when I think about you, and I call that feeling love. Isn't that funny? Just one feeling that makes the whole world go round. We cry for love, beg for love, hurt for love, pray for love, search for love, plead for love, meet others for love, meet ourselves for love, go through hell for love, and come through to the other side like someone with a strong concussion, disoriented with eyes wide open, staggering around, clutching to whatever we can to keep our balance. What now, we think? What now that this person is no longer my whole world, my one and only reason for existence, my ultimate purpose in life? Before, I called it love. Now, what is this? Does it have a name? I feel like I just broke through a long, ancient spell. And now that I've realized I can do magic, life has taken on countless new dimensions. All the things I stopped doing in the fervor of the love spell, I can now resume. So I find pieces of my old self and put them back together, one poem at a time. I find reasons to smile and reasons to laugh at myself and the world. I discover nature and music and breathing deeply and how good it feels to center myself. I find therapy and old friends and extended family. I find it all on the outside and experience it within. I learn how to embrace myself as a part of the universe. I finally feel a gentle bliss when I think of myself, and I call it love.
And you call it love. What a brilliant ending. Only love, for love, by love, and love, love and love. What a wonderful expression. Like someone has Deena Sir's, it reminds me of Deena Sir's poem as well. Yeah.
That's very nice. Can I say self-love is so important. That's what you had really expressed it so beautifully. It is the whole world is filled with love. You have expressed it nicely, but self-love, finally, you must really love yourself, respect yourself, and that will just spread around all around you. Yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I just want to say I really love that poem, Swarna. Really beautiful. Really expressed everything that I think every one of us feels about love.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Swarna.
Indeed, love is a fire and a nectar at the same time.
Exactly, fire and nectar at the same time. Thank you, sir, Swarna. Thank you for making it tonight, and please welcome Janet. He is making it first time to our forum. She's introduced by Tony Twong, a long-time friend. So please welcome Janet Tai. She's from Malaysia. Please unmute mic. Please unmute.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, everybody. This is my first time here, and I am reciting two poems back to back because they tell a story. Hold on. Okay, because they tell a story. Otherwise, you would not get the whole picture. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead. Please.
Okay, I shall go ahead. By the way, this is from my maiden book. I make my bed, I lie in it. You should all be familiar with the idiom. It is a choice that I made in my marriage, which is a wrong choice that had lasted for 40 over years. So I shall read the first one. Self-imposed celibacy. I was in my mid-30s when my spouse came up to me one day to inform me that he has decided to go into self-imposed celibacy. I was stunned because it wasn't a discussion, but merely a conveying of information. His reason was he's too stressed. Just like that, he left me high and dry. Since that was his call, I focused all my attention into raising my boys wholeheartedly. The question of conjugal neglect was left at the back burner. Time dragged on. It was one of the most miserable periods of my life. As a wife has needs that a selfish spouse does not take into consideration. That was my life for 5 long years. My heart had frozen like an iceberg. I had already accepted that his self-imposed celibacy has nothing to do with me anymore. That was what I thought until one fine day he came up to me, all lovey-dovey with me. I understood his advances. My blood was boiling. My eyes were burning and staring him down. Angrily, I told him off. He went away mad, and that was the start of my nightmare. Now, to continue the back-to-back, the second one, title is No Honey, No Money. I would like to speak about Miss Ambika. You talk about marital abuse. Now, this is my version of marital abuse, and this is my personal story. And this whole book is a confessional poetry about my life for the past 40 years. So, while yours speaks of
Physical abuse.
Physical abuse, mine is
Mental.
emotional abuse.
Yes.
He plays with my mind. He used my boys as collateral. No honey, no money. She was fast asleep. It was way past midnight. Her 9-year-old son was sleeping soundly beside her. Suddenly, she felt something bright flickering on her eyes, and her big toe was being shaken. Half awake, she understood. It was the creep's torchlight. It was his way of saying, "Booty call." She sighed. Quietly, she went to his room. Her heart was in tatters. Emotionally and financially blackmailed, she had no choice but to submit. When she turned to a family member for help, all she got was, "You chose your man. Just close your eyes and pretend he's a celebrity. Let him have his way." Tears streaming down her face, she did just that. When it was over, Quietly, she washed up and returned to her room and sobbed into her pillow. This is no way to live. Those incidents were 20 plus years ago. Today, he can no longer touch her. A mouse stroke had freaked him out. Hallelujah. Side note, 20 plus years ago, that's how I lived my life with dread and fear in my heart while keeping a straight face to my boys and at work. Yes, that's my poems.
My goodness.
That's really beautiful. You're a very brave woman, and we really, really applaud and respect you.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You said the bed and you lied in it. That's a great title of your book and the experience that you went through. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Janet, joined us for the first time, and we wish you will continue this journey with us. Janet?
Yes, I will.
Please give a round of applause.
Thank you.
Thank you, Janet.
Thank you.
Please welcome Mehzabeen Hussain.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm just 1 second. I'm still confused actually. I've been thinking which one to read. So actually, I have two. Um, I'm still confused. Do you want to hear a poem on? It's named "Widow's Hunger," or another one is uh, "Do You Have to Be?" You know, like that. Sorry, I'm because I was actually reading both of them, and both of them has its own story to say.
Widow's Hunger.
Widow's Hunger. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
At least thank you so much. Fine, Widow's Hunger. All right. They say widow's hunger. They say she's a widow now. No one calls her a girl anymore. No one says wife. She's just a ghost of the red she once wrapped her around. Red still clings to the base of her nails, fading slowly than grief, slower than memory. She is 15. Already they have locked the kitchen to her skin. Mustard oil, garlic, chili, the scent of life, once calling her mother to the stove, is now too dangerous, too alive for a girl who must pretend that she feels nothing. The rice is cold and clotted, the dal is thin like temple water, a coin of salt hides at the bottom as though the gods have grown careless with their blessings. Her brother-in-law spreads his legs wide. He breaks bones, sucks on the marrows, he lets the fat glisten down his fingers like it is holy oil. She folds herself smaller and smaller, knees under her chin, hands pressed into silence. She hears everything, the chewing, the sucking, the sigh of flesh surrendering. Her mouth waters. No one sees her tongue pressed against her teeth to hold hunger in. She swallows saliva like a secret, like shame. She craves a bite of chili, raw, burning real. They do not see her plate, just pumpkin boiled mute, served without apology on a steel plate polished.
What she has gone?
Maybe her computers just switched off. Who knows? I'm not sure.
I can't see her. Maybe.
No, she's not there.
Well, go ahead. That was very interesting. Please welcome Miss Rachna Joshi. Ma'am, please unmute your mic.
Good evening, everyone. You know, I've been writing a lot of poems about Mussoorie because that's where I spent holidays, summer holidays during my childhood, because my paternal grandparents used to stay there. And my grandfather had started a school in Mussoorie called Mussoorie Modern School with a group of other people. So I've written one poem about that. It's a short poem. I'll read it out. Mussoorie Modern School. I remember the pipes used to freeze in winter in Chaman Estate. In the hostel dorms, the matron used to change our clothes. I remember the Tibetan teacher putting butter and salt in her tea in the mess. Thal jas mukh, kator jas aankh. That's a Pahadi phrase which says face like a plate and eyes like katoris. Mr. Vegas, the principal, with his wife Shirley and daughter Candy, in a cottage by the side, framed by flowering beds. It was just a short poem I've written.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for joining and thank you for sharing your piece. This was lovely piece, short and sweet. And keep coming and keep joining. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Ms. Rachna Joshi. Please welcome Dr. Rupali Sarkar Gaur. Dr. Rupali Sarkar Gaur. Ma'am, please unmute your mic. Twice. Dr. Rupali Sarkar Gaur. Please welcome Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik.
Stop video calling. Good morning, afternoon, evening, friends, esteemed poet guests. Very warm welcome to all of you. I am Gangalaxmi Patnaik, India. Would like to present a poem on July moon. The full moon in July often aligns with Guru Purnima, a day to honor teachers and express gratitude for their guidance, which helps individuals move from darkness to light. It's a time for self-reflection, meditation, surrendering to higher power. Now I would like to present rendition on July moon. The poem runs like this. July moon captivates with its timeless beauty, connection. When glimpse the benign face of moon, something spreads within. July moon captivates with its timeless beauty, connection. When glimpse the benign face of moon, something spreads within. And I begin to inhale the fragrance of moon, which tells me to cling to this clairvoyant possession. And I begin to inhale the fragrance of moon, which tells me to cling to this clairvoyant possession. On bed I inhale moon's breath, in arms hunger draw warmth of its youth. Let darkness come, its light reveals our love's truth. On bed I inhale moon's breath, in arms hunger draw warmth of its youth. Let darkness come, its light reveals our love's truth. All could feel how July moon balances my feminine energy, how its breath wafting mine, my breath for warmth on this earth. All could feel how July moon balances my feminine energy, how its breath wafting mine, my breath for warmth on this earth. This is the end of my rendition. Thanks, dear friends.
Excellent, ma'am. Excellent. Nice, nice lines went by. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik. Please welcome Dr. Rupali Sarkar.
Thank you, Prasanna. And good evening, dear friends and poets. This is wonderful poetry today about love and about, relationship. Regarding the domestic violence, Ambika, since you write so well, it would be interesting if you pay some attention to what is happening to men in the domestic scene these days in India. And, when we look at domestic violence, we don't just look at women being, victims of violence. So that will be very interesting. And my poem today, is based on a personal experience of an accident that I went through, but it is based on, it connects with Icarus. Icarus was this Greek mythological character who wore wings with wax and flew very high, close to the sun. And the sun melted his wax and he came crashing down. Icarus is also compared to people who are very overambitious, or also young men who don't listen to their elders because his father, Daedalus, had told him not to go near the sun. So the poem is called Agony and the Search for Ecstasy. The sun-scorched sky was a blue deeper than the ocean's hue. The snow-filled clouds had taken flight from the melting heat of a summer afternoon. A sudden clarion call and an ecstatic Icarus had flown into the deep sky, flapping wings, jet propelling him into infinity. The fiery god glowered at this blasphemous overreacher. The laser beams began to beep, and the wax singed with heat the tips of those wide wings. The wind under the flapping wings fanned fire rings, and a seared and sizzled Icarus came headlong down. I woke up, wax dripping out of my wings, drowned in formalin in a white room with blue-winged angels moving on soft clouds. As sharp needles pierced my skin, screams echoed, waking up the dead. That invisible, throbbing, continuous pain still racks my body, and through corridors of excruciating pain, memories rest on wheelchairs, pushed past fragrant duty-free shops into airplanes full of strangers. And now, this limping, undulating body, this graying orthopedic stick, this synthetic ankle without the jingling silver anklet my beloved gifted me. Since then, the pain never stops, the throbbing flesh beneath which my bones lie dead, nailed together with titanium. The pain that no eyes can see, no hands can feel, no heart can read. I'm just another agonized Christ. I'm just another agonized Christ nailed to a cross seeking ecstasy. Thank you.
Wow. What a poem, man. Please, if you could, just anybody could react, just react. It always has this, what do you call it? This experience that you put in your poem as well. Yeah. Please go ahead. But anyways, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for reading out. Thank you for joining it. Thank you for listening and thank you for
applauding for myself.
So anyways, please give a round of applause, my dear friends, and please welcome Mehzabeen to continue.
Sorry, actually there's some problem with my Wi-Fi. So I'll start again. It's called A Widow's Hunger. They say she is a widow now. No one calls her a girl anymore. No one says wife. She's just a ghost of the red she once wrapped around her. Red clings to the base of her nails, fading slower than grief, slower than memory. She is 15. Already they have locked the kitchen to her skin. Mustard oil, garlic, chili, the scent of life, once calling her mother to the stove, is now too dangerous, too alive for a girl who must pretend she feels nothing. The rice is cold and clotted, the dal is thin like temple water, a coin of salt hides at the bottom as though even the gods have grown careless with their blessings. Her brother-in-law spreads his legs wide, he breaks bones, sucks on the marrows, he lets the fat glisten down his fingers like it is holy oil. She folds herself, smaller and smaller, knees under her chin, hands pressed into silence. She hears everything, the chewing, the sucking, the sigh of flesh surrendering. Her mouth waters. No one sees her tongue pressed against her teeth to hold the hunger in. She swallows saliva like a secret, like shame. She craves a bite of chili, raw, burning, real. They do not see her plate, just pumpkin boiled, mute, served without apology on a steel plate, polished to a shine, too bright for someone no longer allowed joy. I am visiting today. They bring me soft rice, mutton in thick gravy, aubergines fried to a crisp, a glass of tamarind water with crushed mint and care. She sits in the corner where no one looks. Her eyes are on the floor except once when she lifts them and meets mine, only for a moment, enough to make me flinch. The flicker of something. Jealousy, shame, desire, brief, bright, burning, like a match that does not catch but still scalds. She remembers her mother's fingers moving through meat, spices rubbed in with laughter, oil hissing like a song. She remembers fish, chili red, mustard yellow, bone sucked clean in joy, in defiance. Now they call her holy. Holy women do not eat with longing. Holy women do not taste the world. They do not crave the sharpness of tamarind or the ghee that melts like love on hot rice. But her belly is not holy. It knows, it tightens, it moans, it rises against her ribs when roasted meat's fragrance enters the air. She breathes it in like a forbidden kiss. A lover's breath curling through her throat uninvited. She presses her face to the stained doorway and breathes. This is all she can do. Her eyes closed, she chews memory. Dried fish, green chili, a banana leaf lunchbox smuggled into school when she was still a girl, still allowed to want, still allowed to exist. Now, even the fly that lands on her plate wants more than what she is given. She looks past the courtyard. The jackfruit tree swells with fruit, flesh thick and golden, ripening in secret, its sweetness too ripe, too heavy, too alive, like her. Too alive to be forgotten, too forbidden to be fed. Thank you, everyone.
So every time I think whenever I get to listen to yours, every time I say that I don't have.
If I am permitted, I have one question.
Yeah.
You say dal is thin like temple water. What does that mean? What is this temple water you're
I will
talking
leave
about?
it to the interpretation of the reader. Like it is, this hunger itself is metaphorical.
Okay.
The widow's hunger here, it's like not just literal, it is metaphorical. So I leave it to the reader for their own interpretation.
Okay. But the temple water concept, I didn't get it because the dal is thin like temple water, you say. So what does that, actually, what is that about?
I think when we get the pajjal, when we go to temple,
Yeah.
It is more refreshing, right? It's not heavy. Like when you drink a water, you would want it to be light, right? Refreshing, pure in the sense, but not necessarily like without any, what do you say? It's not mineral water, right?
Yeah, but
yet it has its own thing. So I think why you are asking me is that specifically, I feel is that because this poem is written by Mehzabeen Hussain.
No. It has got nothing to do with it. No, because temple water in the sense, did you mean it Like, is it the
Every
Tirtham?
sentence in this thing is metaphorical. Like
Yes,
her
yes,
hunger is sexual.
Absolutely. Yes, yes, I got it.
Pleasure is sexual.
Yes.
It can be anything, like, whatever
Yes.
she's deprived of.
Absolutely.
So it's like that. And
no, but this line stood out because I felt
yeah, it's because it's like that. All the purity or the holiness associated with widowed women and what they do, I find it problematic, no, irrespective of language or culture.
No, I felt like it's like a sacred
that.
waters that they give at the temples for the widow.
Yes, there are a
woman
lot
to
of
take
things.
it.
There are a lot of things. There's like when I say sacred water in temple, there are places where I've seen that people wash the guru's feet,
Yeah.
and then make you drink it, right? And there's also where the idols are worshipped and they give pacha, like that's different. And yet there are like feet washed and given as holy water. So you can imagine anything you want, whatever will call to you. It's, like I say that like it's
finally, hope you got the answer, ma'am. Very well justified, I feel.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for explaining. Thank you so much.
Sir. Thank you, Ambika, ma'am. Very well. We'll have a discussion on that. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please welcome Manohar. Mr. Manohar.
Yeah, good evening to all. Good evening, Prasanna sir. Today I'm going to recite my poem.
Please turn on your mic. Please turn on your mic. Turn on your mic, please.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, are you hear my voice?
Please go.
Yeah. Good evening to all. Today I'm recite my poem, Migrant Lives. All migrant lives struggle for Marshall, lives on the streets hunting for a meals, life on the migration path, fighting against expansion, journey of migrating birds seeking a change of fate, born in one place, struggling to live in another, settling in yet another. Life is one continuous hunt, enduring the scorching sun, bearing the drenching rains, withstanding the chilling winter, lives waiting for spring. All migrant lives looking forward to sprouting days, all shuttered lives, summer birds ready to bloom. Thank you giving to this great opportunity to recite my poem. Thank you, Prasanna sir, and all poet and poetess. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please welcome Miss Neelam Saxena.
Good evening, everyone. Very nice to listen to everybody's poems, wonderful poems. So I'll recite a short one. It's titled Relationships of Burden. Here goes the poem. You realize that the city is a Casanova, trying to impress everyone while hiding its dirty secrets. You are hard to impress. You can see through, have Poirot's eyes. You know well about its muddled, bemired, and disarrayed character. And yet, sadly, you get impressed. You finally embrace the city, but it wriggles out of your arms too soon. With giggles and laughter, it has many diehard fans, a few clasping lovers too. It realizes that you shall look for promises, loyalty, and love. It mocks. Go away. You stare at it shocked and in disbelief. You become a disenchanted partner in love. You've got to remain like an unrequited lover married to the Casanova for some unknown fear. Many relationships have to carry on with bags of burdens of pick and shovel togetherness. Gratefully, you have to spend only a few months. So that was my poem. Thank you.
That was lovely. That was a powerful, married to Casanova. Yeah. That's a Thank you for joining, ma'am. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Miss Neelam Saxena. She's having a wonderful face called Neelam Saxena face. A very good get on, yourself featured on. So please give a round of applause. Thank you for joining, ma'am. Thank you. Please welcome Mr. Shyamaprasad Patnaik.
Thank you, Prasanna, for inviting me. And good evening, dear poet friends. I am going to recite one of my love poems. The title of my poem is In Nature's Wilderness. The title is In Nature's Wilderness. And here it goes. Far from humdrum, we often seek solitude in nature's wilderness. Oh, sweetheart, let's swear by wind and water for eternal union. Hovering woods, silhouetted hillocks, like twiddling avians, transcend seventh heaven. Inhaling mesmeric aromas of your jasmine breaths evoke my inner vision. Nectarine rain from heaven drenches us, making life amorously sustainable. Our love transforms vibrant summer into monsoon's temperature yielding jubilation. Rainbow emanates multi-hued vibrance. Moon bestow pollens of romantic fluorescence. Soothing gentle breeze, intensified togetherness, makes our survival utterly meaningful. Beneath fathomless ocean of love, erupts undersea volcanic embers. Our perpetual love fortifies serenity of harmony, cascades euphorial bliss. And that is the end of my poem. Thanks for watching and listening. Thank you.
Beautiful wordplay, beautiful use of words, I would say that. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining and thank you for reading out your poem. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Mr. Shyamaprasad Patnaik, and please welcome Conjugal. Conjugal. Conjugal.
Hello.
Yes, please. Conjugal, go ahead. Conjugal, go ahead.
Sure.
Conjugal, are you reading or you want me to?
Perfect. ертеде
Conjugal, go ahead.
ертеде қасқыр неге ұлиды? Ертеде халық деген бір кедей өмір сүріпті. Мал дегенде он шақты ешкісі, жалғыз аты және алтын қауырсынды қоразы болыпты. Ол кезде қоразы айғай салып, ешкі де бақырмайды екен. Күндердің бір күнінде ақсиған түсі бар адам, қорқар түсі бар. Bir an kelip kedinin екі ешкісін алып кетеді. Өзі барып тұрған қаскүнем екен, қырдың. Өзі барып тұрған қаскүнем екен, қырды да кетті дейді. Халық күйініп, кемпірі мен баласына. Ол өзі бізге қас ешкілерді қырды, демек ол қасқыр ғой деп қалады сонда бала. Содан бастап қасқырға аттанған екен. Қасқырлар кедейлердің малын қыруды қоймайды. Кеш қарайғанда тіпті қамаулы тұрған ешкіні қораға түсіп алып кететін болады. Ондайда ешкінің бар бітіргені сақалы шошандап бақырады екен. Қораз болса алтын қанатын қағып жіберіп, «Кукареку» деп айғай басады. Онысы қасқырлар келеді. «Кукареку» деп халық атайға хабар бергені екен деді. Сол күннен бастап қораз шақыратын болыпты. Ешкі де бақыратын болыпты. Халық атайға күнде үйіне қайтқанда өрістен қасқырлар жемей тастап кеткен ешкінің құйыршықтарын бір еттек қылып жинап алып келіп жүреді. Бір күні кедейлікке сақалы беліне түскен бір ақсақал келеді. Ол жауыздықпен күресу менің парызым деді. Елге тоқы біл, ерінбесең дұшпаннан құтыласың деп кедейдің баласына бір кітап береді. Сол күннен бастап бала кітаптан көз алмайды. Оның бар ойы жауыз қасқырдың өлтіретін дәрі жасап шығару болады. Ақыры бірнеше шөп тамырларын қайнатып дәрі жасайды. Оны апарып құйыршық жемдікке сеуіп қояды. Ешкілерді үйге қамайды. Қасқырлар бірінші күні келіп үйді ториды. Ешкілер көрінбейді. Екінші күні келеді. Ешкілер шықпайды. Үшінші күні қасқырлар ырылдап келіп үйдің іргесін қаза бастайды. Бірақ үйге кіруге батпайды. Ешкіден күдер үзген сон жауыздар жемдікке жиналады. Қомағайлау біреу келген бетінде арс етіп жемдікті қауып өтеді де у деп мұрнынан шаншыла құлап түседі. Қалғандары бас ауған жаққа қаша жөнеледі. Содан бері қасқырлар у деп ұлитынды шығарыпты. Thank you.
Thank you, Kenji girl. Thank you for reading out the poem and maybe like a short story. That was Kenji girl reading in. She read in Kazakh language. Thank you, Kenji girl. Please give a round of applause. Please welcome our Acharya. Got lost. Sorry, Acharya. Please take it away.
Supreme Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwara Guru Reva Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru is Brahma, the creator. Guru is Vishnu, the preserver. Guru is Shiva, the transformer. Guru is verily the visible supreme being. I bow to that Guru. And my poem The Satchitananda consciousness of the absolute Brahman projects itself into what is called creation. It is both Vidya and Avidya, knowledge and ignorance, all pervading, visible and invisible, birthless, deathless, eternal. We pay homage to the one who conquers self, who through a life of sadhana and grace, of eons of tapas, meditation, and contemplation, has rediscovered or realized his true nature. The Satguru is an embodiment of truth and love, of light into darkness, of triumph over ignorance. He is a personification of the absolute, of the Sanatana Dharma, the Tatswam Asi of the rishis, seers, sages, and yoginis of current and ancient times. We celebrate that Guru who dispels darkness, the one who has become a divine channel of Brahman to disseminate its light. Having completed our puja, worship, with utmost devotion, we chant the glories of Lord Shiva, Vedvyasa, Sri Ram, Sri Krishna, and more. Mother India has contributed much to this vast, beautiful, and wondrous universe, to its various manifestations of light in which we live. It gave us the Buddha of Nepal, Lord Chaitanya, and Sri Ramakrishna among its great sons of Bengal, Bharat Mata herself, and an aspirant who became Jesus the Christ. Its daughters included Mira and Sri Ananda Mahima. Come, my friends, let us celebrate, feast as we must, come together in fellowship with the Guru, with family and friends, other devotees on the ladder of truth. We will sit around our external lamps, chant the Gita to awaken our internal diyas. We will sing praises to the vessels of the beloved, paddle or crawl along the river of life's choppy waters, the Ganga, remembering the quintessential message of Guru Purnima, that we came from the light, live in the light, and at the end of our journey's close, to the light we shall return. Lantern Carrier, thank you.
To the light we shall return. That was on Guru Purnima. What a dedication of yours, Vidya and Avidya you touched upon. Avidya is rarely touched upon, but Vidya is something, yeah.
Indeed.
Remarkable. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. We should have
to go to school. They're waiting on me and another group, so I'll leave you in a minute. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please welcome Dr. Radhashri.
Namaste, sir. I am very much thankful to our Prasanna Kumar for inviting me for this session. This time I am coming with a Telugu poem expressing the greatness of Telugu in a ballad form. తెలుసుకొనుడు తేనియలు చిందు మన తెలుగు జిలుగుమడిని తెలుసుకొనుడు తేనియలు చిందు మన తెలుగు జిలుగుమడిని నిలుపుకొనుడు హృదయమ్ములందు మన తెలుగు పలుకుబడిని తెలుసుకొనుడు తేనియలు చిందు మన తెలుగు జిలుగుమడిని నిలుపుకొనుడు హృదయమ్ములందు మన తెలుగు పలుకుబడిని అద్దంకిలోన మొదటి పద్యము కానవచ్చే వేలాది ఏండ్ల క్రితమే విబుధులకు వాసమయ్యే దీటైన కవిత్రయంబు తెనిగించే భారతమును బొమ్మెర కవీసుడిచట పారించే నమృతమును అలకాకతీయ నృపులు చెలువొందినట్టి సీమ శ్రీకృష్ణరాయ విభుడు సేవించినట్టి భూమి పలనాటి శౌర్య పటిమ పరజనుల హడల జేయు రేనాటి దారగరిమ రే దొరను మరువజేయు ఉల్లములు జల్లనంగా అల్లూరి చేతిలోని విల్లంబులెల్ల చెప్పు విఖ్యాత పౌరుషంబు మంచాల రుద్రమంబ మల్లంబ మొల్లమంబ మన ఆడపడుచులనిన మన చుండు మన యశంబు మన తెలుగు వారి నేల మాధుర్యమొసగు డోల చేమంతి పూలమాల జీవితము పండునేల విమలంపు భాషయుండ వేరొండు పలుకనేల భాగ్యంపు సీనయుండ భాగ్యంపు సీమ ఉండ పరదేశమేగనేల తెలుసుకొనుడు తేనియలు చిందు మన తెలుగు జిలుగుమడిని నిలుపుకొనుడు హృదయములందు మన తెలుగు పలుకుబడిని. This is the greatness of Telugu land and Telugu language. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Would you like to give it the gist of it, sir? Please go ahead, sir. Please go ahead.
This is the greatness of Telugu land, where the first poem was published in Addanki, and it has the residential place for so many yogis and gurus. Even Kavitraya has given Mahabharata. Bamera Potana has given Bhagavata Amruta. Kakatiyas, Sri Krishna Devarayas, Palanati kings, they have all given so much pride to our Telugu land, whereas the Renati Doralu, Renati Rajas have shown their magnanimity in extending their support to small needy people. Alluri Sita Ramaraju is a great warrior, and his arrows will tell what is the greatness of Telugu. Like that, Manchala, Rudramma, Mallamma, they are all, even though they are ladies, they have created history. Either Manchala or Rudramma or Mallamamba or Mollamamba. They are all from different fields, but they have created history in Telugu. If we say they are our ladies, and our pride will increase because of their greatness. When this much musical language is there, I will speak only this language. I don't search here and there for another language which is more sweeter, because this land is sweet, this language is sweet. This is the gist of the ballad. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for reading. That shows us heritage and culture of the language. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Dr. Radhashri. Thank you for joining, Shilpi ma'am. Please stay on. We'll be calling you in a while. Please welcome Miss Sabita Sahu, who is joining us after a long gap. Please, Miss Sabita Sahu.
Very good evening. Namaskar to everyone. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Please.
After a long time, I'm joining. So it's my pleasure again to be a part of the Fertile Brains. The title of my poem is Interview. Your name? I know. Your date of birth? I know. Tell me, what have you done to make your life worthwhile? Who are you to ask me this question? Are you the D-Day interlocutor trying to assess my merit and sin to send me to heaven or hell? Wow, you are smart, I see. At least tell me, do you deserve heaven? Then my answer is heaven. I would rather prefer hell. I don't want to go anywhere. This earth is my place, my world. I have tilled the soil, scanned the skies, from horse to bullock cart, to car and plane. I have progressed. I have traveled through hunger, disease. Then God asks, what about death? Death is an escape into a new life, seeing the world with different eyes, enjoying and suffering, all truths and lies. I'll die into a new birth, making the familiar unfamiliar, weighing truths and lies in the balance of my justice. Hey, you speak like God. Yes, I'm God of my life. I don't care for your merit or sin. I do as humans do, in strong and lean movements from cradle to grave. Okay, you have passed the interview. Was that an interview? I had never applied for a place in heaven or hell. My life is my heaven. Even if it is hell, I own it. Even if it is hell, I own it. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Hey, you speak like a god. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. That's, kind of, what do you call, gesticulations. That is what something like that it's said. Yeah. Beautiful. What? Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please, that was Miss Sabita Sahu. Please welcome Miss Saraswati Poswal.
Hello, good morning, good evening, namaskar, sat sri akal, adab, salam. Thank you so much, K. Kumar Prasanna ji, for an opportunity, and the whole team of Fertile Brains. Lovely listening all the poets. Wonderful poetry session. Thank you so much. Feeling honored to be here. So I'll go with one of my poem. It's a tribute to Sarla Balachandran, poetess Devi. You must be knowing her, K. Kumar ji. Yeah, this is a tribute for her. So I would like to share with you all this. Strong woman. Strong woman she was, mesmerizing soul. Always knocked me. Every morning we chattered. Mesmerizing soul always knocked me. Every morning we chattered. She was positive in so many negative euphoриas. She was positive in so many negative euphoриas. She was inspiring soul. She inspired all other soul. She weaved her, she weaved her pains, she poured in her verses. She weaved her pains and she poured in her verses. Her poems were touching. Her poems were heart touching. I got motivated. I got motivated. She always supported in all my pains. We giggled, we laughed, we talked about our whole day routine. Flood, food, flavors. She was always ready with her poems. She was always ready with her poems. In any of the ventures, she participated with the zeal and enthusiasm, I remember. First interview I took her was in Saraswati's World Live at the Pen Wonders. I was glad she was so much inspiring. After that, she participated in many four-liners and other ventures. I dropped her to reach. She's there or not, I don't know, but I want to touch her. So lively and lovely soul. I remember her voice. It echoed in my ears. She cared about her husband and she talked about her and her daily chores. Once he fell down, she was alone to pick him. Her sister cared about her. She was living in the upper floor. She is a strong woman, I should say. She will survive till the last without any fear. I pray for her. She may come back. We will chatter once again. Sarla Didi, as we used to. Thank you so much.
Oh, I was not knowing that, but we have faint memories of, having interaction. But of late, not of late, pretty much.
She was participating everywhere. Daily, I used to read her poem, and she was so active in all the groups and all. She participated, and she talked to me daily in the morning. We had a word every morning. What are you cooking? What I am doing? And we used to talk like that. And those voice of her echoed in my ears. One day, her husband fell down, and she told me about. And I told her to please call your sister, do something, make some noise, somebody will come. She could not walk. Like so many things happened to her. She was a wonderful lady. I'll pray for her. She'll get well and come back again. will have a word. So this was a tribute for her.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for it was really,
Every friend, every person I think is your guru or whatever. This is like a guru, or I used to get inspired with her words, with her feelings and emotions. She used to talk and she used to participate everywhere. That's why this was a tribute for her as a guru.
So
Thank you
very
so much. Everyone is guru to me. Here, everyone present is a guru to me.
so
I'm
thoughtful,
learning.
and thank you. All thoughts are with her. Please give a round of applause and please welcome Mr. Laxman Rao. Please go ahead, sir. Please mute your mic.
Sorry for that. Well, guys, good evening. This is Laxman Rao from Bangalore. As you guys know, I travel with my poetry on a parallel lines with that of love, or else with that of poetry as well by itself. So here we have a love poem again. So I'll go ahead with the love poem today. Love, again, it's a sonnet form. Well, love is a vigorous vibe, a vibrational match, akin to a frequency of a thought never thought of. Love is a vigorous vibe, a vibrational match, akin to a frequency of a thought never thought of. It will find its existence even before you could know or come into terms consciously being certain of. You will be caught amidst the conscience and the conscientious, being convergently conquered. You are not just the body, the blood, and the bones. Love is the conscious feel that owns your own feeling. Love is the conscious feel that owns your own feeling. It's with certain faces and with certain features, with a likability you attract or get infatuated. Not for all the beautiful faces you would fall, as an autumn leaf that withers to the weather. A person with a certain persona enchants and arouses the inquisitive instinct of love. And that's no fault of you. That's all. Thank you.
This inquisitive instinct of love.
Of love. Yeah.
It's just pretty much intellectual that, I should the world within. So I request Rupali ma'am, you must send the book to Rupali ma'am, Ambika ma'am, Mehzabeen. I should.
I believe I had given to Ambika ma'am.
Acha, फिर Rupali ma'am, Mehzabeen should be on the board to have the discussion with
and here I wish to say something, Prasannaji, like once we have that show, like if Ambika ma'am is here, like I have a book, The Ambrosia. Okay, so we'll have a chat show on Annamacharya itself. So that would be a great topic of discussion to have a debate on Annamacharya's and his
forum is all yours. So for anybody, if you could just wanted to talk about your books, you could come and you could just talk and you could present your book. It's all yours. So I could set the thing up. And one announcement to make: if you are around or in around Hyderabad, we are just trying to have a small physical meet. In fact, it's not small, but just having it. So with the guidance of Rupali ma'am and others, we're just having on next Sunday, coming Sunday 27th. It would be from 1 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. So, but then if you could just come around, but before half an hour before you come from 12 to 4 o'clock. Okay, it would be happening in Thiagaraya Gansaba, Chikkarpalli, Hyderabad. It's near to railway station and it's very centrally located. If you could not make it, if you could just inform your friends so that if they are interested, they can come. So that is it. Confluence of poetic resonance. It's them there, team there. So Rupali ma'am, I wish you be there. And Laxman Rao sir and Mehzabeen, however, you flying down, but it's very difficult. Yeah, Ambika ma'am, yeah. But anyways, that is something. Please give a round of applause to Laxman Rao sir and please welcome Millie Das, Miss Millie Das.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Can
Please
you
go
hear?
ahead.
Okay. Good evening to all of you. Now I'm going through my poem. The title of the poem, Couldn't Find You. Every night for the last few days, you have been coming through my dream. I went back to my old wooden house. I went to look for you, but I didn't see you. I walked around the flower garden, enjoyed the small smell of flowers, talked to the bee. I couldn't find you. I walked far away in the field full of crops, reaped the harvest with a sickle. Tired, I looked for you, but I couldn't find you. I went and sat on the river bank. The evening came down. I talked to the cuckoo and the dove. They talked to me. We sang melodious song together, but I didn't see you. I came back to my broken wooden house. I saw the favorite farm perfumes that we knew. I felt you with old familiar smell, but I couldn't find you. To find you, I walked mile after mile of deserted roads. I was looking near and far for your presence. No, I didn't see you anywhere. I entered in the pine and oak forest. I became intoxicated by the smell of wildflowers, just as you kept me intoxicated, but I couldn't find you. I turned around, returned in an unfamiliar way. Then I reached a mountain, and it seemed you were beside the waterfall, beside the cascade. How long have I been waiting? How long? But you didn't show up. I couldn't find you anywhere. I couldn't find you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
I understand, ma'am. We'll find you. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Millie. Please, get along. Yeah, yeah. Now let's jump across to Shilpi ma'am, and let us wholeheartedly invite her to, read her out her poetry and let us get to know more about her. Shilpi ma'am, go ahead.
Thank you. Good evening. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Please, go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you. Good evening. Greetings from Bangladesh. And thank you all for the wonderful poetic session again. I'm Shilpi Chowdhury, and I'm very glad to see you all. Most of the great poets and the poetess are my friends here. So it's amazing to see you all. It's my great pleasure, actually. I wish to recite or read my poems. Thank you for the floor. Thank you for the floor. And the title of my poem today is Wise Tree. Oak tree, my enormous silent tree, I'm under you, down on my knee. Oak tree, my super brilliant tree, I'm trying to learn so many from thee. Oak tree, my cool, serene tree, you are the keen observer of everything. Oak tree, my passionate, lovely tree, you preserve the pain, spread the glory. O tree, my enlightened tree, hug me to you so that I can grow. Thank you. It's one.
Excellent. If you have a Bengali poem, you could go ahead.
Yeah, I have. Please give me a few time. I have. If you don't mind, may I ask, do you understand Bengali, sir?
We promote other languages as well, ma'am. So we understand, slightly.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. I'm trying to. I was not prepared. That's why it's taking time. Sorry for the time.
Okay, it's okay, ma'am. Next week you could read it, so great. Thank you.
Would I read another English poem?
Yeah, please go ahead. A short one.
A short one, okay, thank you. The title of this poem is Heritage. Searching for the ancestors in every corner of this universe, in the demolished concrete, in the primitive dust, where the aging dog lying down, starving night after night, yelling in this air, in the murmuring river. Thank you.
Excellent, ma'am. Excellent. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. Thank you for the floor.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Please let us know how you got to know about this platform, and please let if you could just share your information, or you just try to connect, with your idea or something. Please let us know, because we never heard about you, so that is why. Please introduce yourself and please let us know how do you got about this.
I am Shilpi Chowdhury from Bangladesh. I'm writing more than 16 years by the inspiration of my husband, and professionally I am a script writer, but I enjoy to write poetry because I am here today. I am here for the poetry, and it is it is the soul thing which we love, and here we together for this. And poetry enlightened us. Poetry give us spirituality, mental development, spiritual development. Today's evening I am here for that love, as because we all love, we all love each other. We love poetry. That's why we are here. We are here. It's our spiritual bonding. So it's really a great evening for me to hear to listen to the all great poet and poetess. It's really amazing to hear and to see you all together, and a nice gathering of poetic festival. I can say festive. Whenever I read poetry, whenever see all my friends together, it's a festival for me. Thank you for this evening.
But let me ask me, how do you got to know about this session? I mean,
about this program?
Yeah.
Oh, my friend Richard Spisek, sent me this link, and
Right.
he's
Thank you. I
link.
got the answer. Thank you. I got the answer. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Miss Shilpi Chowdhury. Looking forward to you joining in coming sessions as well. Please welcome Jayashri Ray. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prasanna. Good evening, my all poets. Today's my poem is Seeds of Future. As I stand facing the endless mirror of infinity. My indomitable will force sets itself ready to sow the seeds of future. Inhaled oxygen supply gives my lungs an unique taste of the day's sunlight. No tragic melody, no pangs of separation, no lacking of confidence at least. Only my mind is ready to sing the song of prosperity for the future, and this prosperity I am ready to refuse. Posterity, I am ready to refuse. The nectar of emancipation. As I am ready to sow the seeds of prosperity for my posterity, no matter whether I am ever remembered or banished into the oblivion. Remembered or banished into the oblivion, as I stand facing the endless mirror of infinity, my indomitable force sets itself ready to sow the seeds of future, the seeds of future, the seeds of future. Thank you. Thank you.
Excellent, ma'am. Excellent. Wow, beautiful. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please welcome Miss Suvarna. Miss Suvarna. Miss Suvarna, ma'am, please unmute your mic. Yeah, please.
Good evening, all of you. Good evening, sir. Thank you for inviting me. And it's indeed a great pleasure to be with you all. I'm being enjoying listening to all the lovely poems. I'm very happy to be here after a long time. Thank you, sir. I would like to recite a Telugu poem. Can I, sir? Shall I?
Please,
Sir,
please,
am I
ma'am,
audible?
please. Yes, yes, please go ahead, ma'am.
Okay. కాలం కనులు కాలం కనులు మూసుకున్న కదిలే కాలం ఆగున కడలి తలపులు తెప్పరిల్లిన అలల పరుగులు ఆగున కలల పయనం ఆగిన ఊహల పడవలు ఆగున మదిని మమతలు మరిచిన మౌనం తన భాషను మరచున జాబిలి నింగిని విడిచిన వెన్నెల తన వెలుగును విడుచున నింగికి నేలకు అవధులు ఉన్న వెన్నెల తన వెలుగును నింగికి నేలకు అవధులు ఉన్న గాలి గమనము ఆగున గాలి గమనము ఆపున కురిసే మేఘం కురవడం ఆగున మనిషి నైజం మానున ఇసుమంత ప్రేమ కనులలో వికసించగా కడుపులోన కల్మషం కనులలో ప్రతిబింబించకపోవునా. That is actually the meaning of the poem goes like this. Will time stops even though the time closes its eyes, means the present things whatever we are seeing observing in the society. I thought that the time has closed its eyes. Even though the time closes its eyes, will the time stops its moving? That is what I am thinking. And even if the moon leaves the sky, will the moon give up its light? No, it can't give up its light. And will the rain clouds stop raining? Oh no. So as will man cease to be kind? And also last I have given a conclusion of saying that the person who has love on others will bloom the love in its eyes, can be seen in the eyes. And also the same way, the person who has a lot of envy or hatred will be seen as a reflection from his eyes. So that is what I have written. Thank you, sir. Thank you for listening to my poem.
Beautifully you expressed as well. So expression is very much important. That's a very simple way that is expressed, and I love the way it is written.
Thank you, sir. Thank you all for listening to me. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Please give a round of applause. Please welcome Isaac Cohen. Isaac. Isaac, please unmute your mic. Isaac never gets on time, so maybe like we could just ask Mr. Pran Basak sir to go ahead. Sir, please go ahead. Pran Basak sir. Yeah.
Good evening. Sorry, I am late. Just I reached Kolkata, not in Kolkata, but in Kalyani, 50 kilometers away from Kolkata. So, somewhat late. It's one small poem in English, Rest of the Night. Why would you ask for the heart that will bring me back? I have known it as a great desire and a desire to be found. In the middle of the night, the dead words break on the stairs. Even if I catch them, I cannot catch them at the neutral time junction. If you ask for them, the rest of the night is spent in the pre-dawn. And another Bangla poem, small, very small. একদিন ছিল বসে থেকে থেকে অন্ধকারও পাতলা হয়ে যায়, প্রশমিত শোক দাওয়ায় বসে থাকে, কত কথা বলার ছিল, কতবার ডেকেছি কাছে, কতবার গোপন করেছি রাগ, বসে বসে পারমিতার অঙ্ক বোঝার চেষ্টা করি, গ্রামের স্কুল মাঠে জনগণ মন গায় কদম ফুলেরা, এভাবেই দৌড়ে চলে একটি দেশ, ভাষাহীন বিতৃষ্ণায় কাতর মানুষেরা যোগাসনে স্বপ্নে বিভোর হয়ে শোনে ভাসানের গান, পাতলা হয়ে আসে ভাবনা, অলিগলি ঘরে মুসাফির, তারও একটা নিজস্ব দেশ ছিল একদিন, জাতীয় সঙ্গীত ছিল নরম কোমল সুরে ও মাটির প্রেমে। Thank you, Prasanna, for giving me a chance to recite my poem in this occasion. Thank you very much. Thank you all the poets.
Thank you, sir. I should say thank you to you for coming and sharing your piece, and it is such an honor for us to be getting, your voice. So please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Pran. Please welcome Isaac Cohen. Isaac, again he's gone. Isaac, please unmute you. Isaac. So anyways, let me share my piece. I think they say silence is gold. As such, I treasured it within myself and never let escape. I catch the instance where I could remain silent and in the silence would try to catch the real self by myself. I also like to catch the resultant placidity that it offers. I see myself that being silent delays bliss, and as such, I choose silence to evolve my thought process. It's actually is a weapon that adorns my stance. I am seeker of peace. I'm a seeker of peace, and being silent is one of the ways to reach for the excellence in realizing inner calmness. Thank you. Thank you. Where is Isaac has gone now? Okay, Isaac, please unmute your mic. Please go ahead.
Yes. Yes. Dear Kumar, dear Dr. Rupali, dear honest friends, adequate.
Hint. I doesn't step. Wait. Tonight, I doesn't step on city streets stormy. Rockets gallop toward my soul. Family, talisman, Eden, guard to my mind. The way is silent until I return to my safe haven. Thank you, Aliko in Israel.
Thank you, Isaac. Thank you. At last you could made it, and it's such a nice evening. Wish you all would attend the physical meet that is happening on 27th in Hyderabad. If you could, anybody of yours, near and dear, come, they would, yeah, we're always. So thank you, everybody else. Thank you. I don't know. Next week we'll see or not, but then we're having a physical meet and intimate. Right. Sabita ma'am, thank you for joining, and Midi ma'am, Isaac, Ganga ma'am, Shyama ma'am,
Thank you.
Ambika ma'am, thanks
It was very nice.
staying.
Thank you, all my friends.
Laxman
Got the
sir, yes, of
opportunity
course.
to listen to such wonderful poems. Thank you very much. Rupali ma'am, namaste.
Thank you, ma'am.
Namaste.
Namaste
Yes,
to
sir.
everyone. Namaste.
Namaste, ma'am. Thank you. Bye.